Back up and okay. Oh, and start the timer before I forget about that. There we go. Okay, so Neko lips. Or skin, I should say.
Depends. What are we doing to them?
Yeah, that's why I should let what we are doing first, because that's a horrible way to start unconscious woman. Neko lips. Which one are we doing first?
You know what? Screw it. Let's go for the neck. I mean,
Fresh injection
vampirism is considered better than, you know what? I'm reporting this joke. Never mind. I've rethought that. There's no way that joke goes well.
Her veins, still visible beneath her skin. Alfred, I think I found the substance. Analyze and forward me the result.
Okay.
I'll be in touch as soon as I have the results.
I want that app.
You didn't get a sample of it!
I want that
Where
app.
am I?
Just take the
Mr.
pictures,
Wayne?
okay.
What's going on?
Oh, you
My
guy and
God,
I
this
got
awful
together
feeling
very
Something
well.
terrible happened.
Hey,
Everything is such a blur.
Sergeant, you have to think. What
Yeah,
do
they call
you
it a new
remember?
drug called the Bill Cosby.
you're
Real
not
di-
getting off of that, are you?
I'm sorry, but that
Holy-
still kind of got me.
I was hoping it wasn't real.
I believe you were drugged, Sergeant.
I mean, this is just proving
It
my
would
point.
explain a lot. Listen, you have to believe me.
I know,
I
and that's
talk
why
big about
this
hurting
isn't helping
thugs like
it.
Falcone, but I would never betray the lieutenant. Everything is so foggy. I remember a sharp pain,
There's an injection site on your neck.
then I just felt light, like I could do whatever I wanted. No guilt, no consequence. There was a voice in my ear insisting Falcone was gonna get off. And all I knew was that I had to stop that. I had to, no matter what. The reasons why I shouldn't,
Hey,
they were a million miles away.
You have to remember more, Montoya. Try.
I remember a hand on my arm, guiding me like a parent with a child. The voice, it was saying something about revolution.
oh crap! Come on!
Bot said something similar.
No! Damn it!
I'm so sorry, Lieutenant. I've let you down.
We stalled Falcone's lawyers for now, but they'll be back. So how is she? Did she tell you anything?
Yeah, hey, don't worry about that now.
B.
I found evidence that she was drugged. A fresh injection site on her neck.
I was out of my mind, Lieutenant. Please believe me.
Hey, I do. Of course I do.
Hey, get forensics in here. Now!
She remembers a voice saying something about revolution.
That's not much to go on.
Now, if you're bringing forensics in, let's get Bruce out.
Alfred, I gotta get back to the manor. I've got a lead on whoever's behind this.
Bruce,
Crap.
what are you doing here? My friends in the GCPD
Any
have been
ideas,
telling
Archimage?
stories about some kind of lockdown.
X.
Sorry, Vicky, I can't talk to the press.
Your lips are
I'm also
moving,
going to say
words
this
are
before you
coming
make
out.
this
You
conclusion.
know what I mean.
There are
Word is
other.
there were shots fired.
You know for a
near where
fact
Falcone
that
was being held.
Penguin and
Know anything
Two-Face
about that?
are in this game.
I mean, you must have been back there when it happened.
Hey.
Always digging
There
for a
is
story.
one-third villain.
So it's true?
I didn't say that.
Word is you turned over enough dirt on Falcone.
So
to
I'm
get
just
him
gonna
locked
say
in
that
prison
before I ask you this next
a
question
day
after a
he
calming
showed up
point.
at your house. And now you're here. You can't afford to be associated with another scandal. I can keep your name out of whatever we print, but you need to give me something I can use. Who fired the shots? A cop? I can tell by the way you're brushing me off that
I'm
something.
sorry, what does his name have anything to do
Just-
with this?
Give me
Hey.
something to run with.
You're fishing. You don't have anything. Now, if you'll excuse me.
You should talk to me, Bruce. This is coming out whether you stonewall me or not.
Okay, so Archimedes, the question I was gonna ask is, who do you think is the villain, just from what we got so far?
Well, here's the problem. I don't know a lot of Batman villains. Like, I don't know the generic ones, even
I'm
though
going
I
to
know
say the third villain is a new villain to this game, so you don't need to know Batman to just try to guess out who we saw so far could be the villain.
Either Cobblepot drugged Montoya himself, or someone else is
Okay,
using
so
his
it is
revolutionary.
someone we can't know.
It's someone
Either
we've
way, I
already
need to
met,
find him. Let's put our toes in
because
the air
at
and
this
start
point
the
we're
search.
not going to be meeting
I'll
too
run a
many new
trace on his
characters.
cell. In the
Okay,
meantime, we
just
have
because
to find out
wait,
what we
well,
can
it
do
can't
about this
be
drug.
The
right?
computer's been analyzing.
I'm not saying
chemicals
anything
from
of who it's
Montoya's
going to be. I'm just
bloodstream.
asking who you think
Throw
it
that up
is.
on the monitor.
Okay. How did
The
he get
residue I
a sample
scanned
of
on
what was in her
Montoya
bloodstream if he
is
didn't
similar to the
actually
nerve agent I found in
extract the
Don's.
sample?
Now, Zed, I'm going, since
Let's
you
see
and
what
me
we
play
got.
the Arkham series, I'm going to say it's the same way he got
Falcone
samples
died
whenever
at the
he would
hands
just
of
scan
someone
something
drugged
and not
with his
take a
chemicals.
physical sample.
Who'd have guessed that's how he beat
Okay.
his maker?
It's that
Thrown in
bullshit,
his
is what I'm
sick
going to
bed,
say.
Surrounded by police who were ordered to protect him.
X.
Falcone got off easy by getting killed. He deserved much worse.
Whoever did this was judge, jury, and executioner. No one should act as all three. I hope he told you something.
But it worked
before
so
he
well
was
in
killed.
Judge Dredd.
That's true.
What did you learn from him?
B.
Practically family, he said.
Family? Funny, I don't recall any Sunday dinners with the mob.
It wasn't Falcone who called the hit.
Yes, well, I suppose that makes sense. Your father, Hill, and Falcone would have balanced each other out.
Computers pinpointed reference points on the two compounds.
Oh, left or right?
Oh. Right.
I mean, we're going to see both, but this is which one you want to see first.
Yeah, go with the right one.
This refined drug is like a weapon. It only took a small injection to strip Montoya of her moral filters and make her act on her base impulses.
Oh, okay, at first I thought I had to scan each one and then
The
I'm
men
about
at the
to...
docks were doused with the base chemicals. The reaction was messy. They were out of control. Both compounds seem stable, but they're quick to fall apart. Whoever processed it knew what they were doing.
So I'm
What
going
could
to
the
say
creators
this.
of
Yes,
such a
at this
drug
point,
possibly have in
you've
mind?
met all the major players.
Fighting your
We'll
wars
see a
is
few
one
new
thing,
characters, but you
but
can tell they're going to be
dragging
temporary
others
to that
fight
story.
them for you.
Hey.
As far as I know, Montoya is
So
still
at this
an
point,
isolated
Archimedes,
case.
it's time for you to start putting on your
Position to
detective hat and
triangulate
start
Cobblepot's
interrogating
location.
everyone if you want to figure out who's doing this.
Gotcha. Now I've got to remember the first part of this. Just remember everybody I came into contact with.
Yeah, because at this point you met all the major players. I'm going to say you know that Penguin and Two-Face are in it just because you know of Cobblepot and Harvey Dent being
Yeah,
iconic
I know.
characters.
No,
But
Catwoman's in this too.
I'm going to say Falcone was the only obscure villain in this first Telltale game.
Catwoman doesn't really count because she's less of a villain, more so just a person.
Who, Catwoman?
Yeah.
Yeah, Catwoman. Well, yeah, because Catwoman's never been a major villain. She's always been like a a higher thief.
Yeah.
Okay, I think this is all me at this point.
Okay, and I also know that and like you said, the third villain is someone completely unique to this game, so it's not anyone from the comics or anything, right?
Correct.
I'm gonna say right now, if that drone is somehow flying at the rate you were moving that is a fast drone.
Sound familiar?
Then a strong message.
Oh, I was gonna say the voice.
No, I'm sorry, I didn't catch the voice.
Oh, okay. It was very apparent who that voice was.
Was it Cobblepot?
Yep.
Okay. Like,
Bring me her head.
That also sounds like
okay, this is not helping now.
At least it does. No, Zed, ghost drones can fly this fast and do these type of maneuvers.
Really? Because I've seen drones. If they go that fast, you lose control of them.
But was they shaped like a bat?
He's right. He's right. They didn't have the bat sheet. That third one say anything?
I couldn't hear it hardly. Even from the subtitle, it looked like it was just gibberish. Oh.
The Skyline Club. Jesus, didn't even wait for Falcone's body to get cold, did you, Oz?
Going to speak with
What?
him, Bruce?
Bruce Wayne already tried talking with Cobblepot. It's time he met the Batman.
Your little cloud's back.
Yeah. Oh, I forgot to turn off the cloud save. I'll have to. I'll do that. Okay, I gotta remember to do that. I got one part thing. I got the Steam notification turned off. I'll turn off the cloud.
Probably had millions in his sock drawer alone. If Falcone finds out I helped you, he'll kill me. Your boss won't be doing much of anything. Ever again.
Who the heck is the guy behind?
I do not know or remember. That's why we're just trying to figure out was.
Did nobody hear that door open? Because I heard that door open.
I heard the door open. I'm more amazed nobody heard or saw that.
Oh, hear the punch of. I mean, getting punched in the face is pretty loud.
Yeah, and like they're at an angle looking down. I don't know.
You can
Where's
help me.
Steve that?
Let him go.
That's supposed to be.
Batman! It's about time. You kill a crime boss, you'd expect a word of thanks from Gotham's #1 vigilante. Oh, don't worry, I'll pass your gratitude on to those who made it happen. They'll be pleased to know you think so highly of their work.
I said let
Is
him
that
go.
supposed to be
You hear
Solomon
that, Roland?
Grundy?
That sounded like an order.
I'll crush him.
Now.
No, that's
have a little
Roland.
respect
Okay,
for
so.
the bat. Think he underestimates.
No, that don't tell me anything either.
Wait,
Is this
did
about
Cobblepot just say he's the one who knocked off
We
Falcone?
all saw how you
He implied it very heavily by
pounded him
saying,
into
"I
a
killed the
pulp
crime boss."
on live TV. If you were truly the defender of this city, you'd have finished the job yourself. Admit it, Falcone deserved to die. Vermin like Falcone, they deserve to be stomped out. Believe me,
Yeah.
I know.
You don't decide who lives and who dies. That's not justice.
But it's bloody well satisfying, isn't it? As a show of good faith.
He got a
Hey,
point
are
there.
you sure we can't save this guy?
How's about we talk this through? We'll help you with
I'll commit. Okay, I'll
Just
choose
cut out
talking
the
this
rest of the
too.
rot, like Wayne and Hill. Ordinary
I know
folks might
who
be
he
able to
is.
breathe.
Thanks.
What is it about this place that attracts criminal scum like you? You're going to attack the mayor? That's not going to happen.
Attack? Absolutely not. Mayor Hill's role has been decided. Here's the thing. I actually admire you, Batman. We both want the same kinds of things. Me and my people, we've got big plans for Gotham.
They found Catwoman.
What do you want with her?
We had a deal. She didn't make good on it. So sorry this didn't work out, mate. I'd stay to watch. I would, but I still got a Catwoman problem to deal with. Or, what's her name again?
Selena.
Yes! Oh, beautiful name.
Gotcha. Not group the secret identity issue.
Oh, this doesn't look good. Oh, this isn't good. Oh, jeez.
Gonna have to try harder than this.
Jeez! He hit hard!
Holy crap.
And it just left, okay.
How does someone that big move so quickly?
Alfred, track down Selina Kyle.
I'll find her right away.
Seriously, how does someone that big move so fast?
I have no idea.
How'd you get an achievement just now?
Yeah, some of these achievements seem kind of delayed.
Like, wait, I do something right?
No, we get achievements in these types of games. We get achievement just for whenever a chapter of the story ends.
Oh, I thought it was for surviving.
Yes, now we get to see again casual Bruce.
Not for this one. Oh, I remember this part.
Yeah, I remember this part as well.
I like that ball name, the Stacked Deck.
I'm on
Bruce, you don't stick out like a sore thumb at all.
Bruce Wayne?
You really think he'd show up?
Yep.
That would actually be, people would be like, that looks like Bruce Wayne. What
You
the hell?
lost? Because I don't have time for tourists. Looks like you walked into the wrong bar.
X.
Do you know Selina Kyle? There are men after her.
Uh-huh. When aren't there?
Well, these ones are trying to kill her.
Hey, don't I know you? It is
No.
you.
I'm gonna say you have a choice. Just I'm gonna leave that alone. Everything else is your call, Archmage.
Of course, you're not really the low-lying type.
X.
Can I buy you a drink?
How about a few? It ain't like you're short on cash.
Leave him alone, Frank. Man's just trying to have a quiet drink.
He didn't seem to mind the company. But whatever.
Did I make the wrong call or did I make the right call?
I can't remember because I remember this scene goes on a while and you have a choice on how you can treat some of these people.
Better be an apology. You were supposed to take care of our mutual problem. Instead, you just pissed him off.
Hey.
Well, I've met a couple of his goons myself. Your client isn't one for subtlety. The man who hired you, his name is Oswald Cobblepot.
Never heard of him.
He goes by Penguin.
Penguin? Shit. Ugh, you've got to be kidding me. You should have just killed me on that rooftop. I'm dead anyway. When you screw someone over, you really screw them. The Penguin.
Hey.
It's not my fault that you're in
I'm going to put this out there.
I can help you out of it.
If I
Tell
have a
me
choice,
what you know about
I'm
Penguin.
going to always say side with Catwoman. Catwoman, but I got a thing for Catwoman, so.
He's a big deal across the pond.
I'm not going.
He's more dangerous
I
than you
get that.
think.
Hey.
I grew up with Oz. He's the first real friend I ever had.
I'm not surprised. Questionable morals and a penchant for theatrics. You two have a lot in common.
I'm not gonna lie, I
The
didn't hear
question
the
is,
question
why
before the first
Gotham?
one.
No.
Why now? It's not like he's hurting for crime syndicates abroad. Why leave that?
Oswald wanted Falcone out of the picture. Looks like he succeeded.
So what? He wants to take his place?
Maybe, for starters.
Well, I'm not sticking around here to find out.
Oswald... Penguin is about to unleash God knows what on the city. You can't just leave.
A good reason not to be here when he does. You want to stay? That's your choice.
Hey.
Whatever Penguin is planning, innocent people will end up in the line of fire.
Innocence. Not me. Bruce, sweetie, the gallant knight thing, it really is adorable. But what would Harvey think? The two of us, working together. After all, I'm not really an all work and no play kind of girl. Harvey knows that.
Hey.
You
Hey,
and Harvey,
shit,
it's
I don't know.
clear you aren't just friends.
You should just remember, silent is the answer. You could just say nothing.
Shit, right.
You and I.
So.
Oh, thank God, it's distracting.
Don't wreck my bar. Well, Bruce, you were right.
Selina Kyle? Penguin says, hello.
Hello?
He had to say it with that accent.
He had to say it with the bloody accent.
Beat it. We're here for her.
So we see where this is going.
Yeah, we're
You
gonna
care
leave
about
her,
your
right?
own skin? You'll get the hell out.
Screw it, eh?
Yeah, you knew this was gonna go down, Alchemist.
I mean, it's only gonna go one way, but not for that. Out of curiosity, was there any option I could have chosen that wouldn't have led to a fight?
Oh, hell no.
Okay. Okay.
You think you can avoid fighting?
I didn't think so. That's why I'm curious. Like, why don't you
It's weird because you'd think it's like these people have seen Bruce Wayne's face and have seen that he can fight like this. Is there a reason that no repercussions ever come from it?
No.
Man, I would be thinking, wow, this billionaire can kick my ass.
Yeah, that's good. Damn, the rich really are better than us in every way.
I mean, a low spin kick? That's not an easy thing for nobody to do.
Especially considering Bruce is supposed to be like 6'2" or 6'3",
Then let's
right?
give it to him.
Yeah, he's easily 6 feet
Minimum
tall.
of 6 foot.
Yeah. For I know. Ted, you and I are tall, so we know this.
Oh, jeez. I mean, seriously, if you saw a billionaire doing this,
You felt pretty good. For such a pretty boy.
I would think that they're Batman.
Yeah. Quickly, pull out the bat memory wiper outer. That's a thing, right?
Come on, this way.
I mean, isn't that a thing?
Possibly.
Hey, if the Batman has bat shark repellent, I don't see why mine would be any.
That's true. If he has that, it's probably easy he could make a neuralizer.
Let's check the other side.
It's funny you mentioned that. Okay,
Okay.
I'm going to pause just because I know we are really at that time. So let me end this part real fast and start another one up real fast.
Go for it. If they